It's almost against my religion to complain about poor customer service. Usually I just won't go back. But today is the day before my son's birthday and I really needed to get something done. I found myself at the counter in a big shopping centre, so at a big W, big like a Walmart, I guess, if you're in the States, at the party counter waiting to get some helium balloons filled. And I stood at the counter for a good 10 minutes with 3 staff members at the counter ignoring me. There was no other customer in sight. They had their back to me most of the time. Now, I could see they were busy. I could see they were rushing to fill orders for other people. We waited and we waited and we were very patient and just waited. After about 10 minutes, I started to get a little bit frustrated, especially when the 3rd staff member had arrived and I'm thinking, oh, great, here's another staff member, I might get some service. She ignored me. The 3 of them refused to make eye contact. So my young son and we had a little giggle. There was a button on the desk that said press for service. And I said to him, I wonder what would happen if I press for service. One of the staff members turned around, didn't look at me, looked at the button, huffed at me and turned his back again. Now, that wasn't good enough, so I walked away. What I decided to do is a bit out of character for me. I decided to find a manager. I found the store manager, which I think was pretty unusual for something as big as Big W, but I was able to find the store manager. I told her the story, wasn't angry, didn't want anything out of the interaction, just wanted to make a comment, and I used that word deliberately, comment. I said, I want to comment about the customer service at the party counter today. I explained that it's my son's birthday tomorrow. I explained that we're here for a few days from interstate, so I was hoping to get something done at the last minute for his birthday tomorrow. And then I told her about the time it took for me to decide that enough waiting was enough after being ignored for 10 minutes. She said some really interesting things. Now, I'm sharing this not because I made a complaint. I'm sharing this story because her reaction was so important, and it really impressed me because it crosses all barriers for business size. The first thing I said to her was, I know the staff were really busy. I could see that. She said, they still should have acknowledged you. Now, this is the bottom line with customer service is acknowledging the human being that is there across the counter from you, even if you're full on busy, even if you're on the phone, even if you're serving another customer, even if you're under the pump with orders. Acknowledge the person. Say, I'm so sorry, I will be 5 minutes, is that okay? Can you wait that long? Or, I'm so sorry, I can call somebody else to come and help you. Just acknowledge the person. The second point that I made to her, and I guess being a small business owner and spending a lot of time, I do spend a lot of time trying to support small business. So being a small business owner, I said to her, you know, if this was a small business, I kind of get the feeling that every sale is important and the threat of, or the possibility of losing a sale from poor customer service really matters in small business. And her response to me, again, pure gold. She said to me, every sale matters here too. So even in a big, supermarket style variety store, her mission was to ensure good customer service and to ensure that the staff believe that every sale matters. Now, this relates really closely to this concept that nobody's going to love your business as much as you do. Now, clearly, Big W is not owned by this woman, but she takes her role of managing that store really seriously. So in your business, if you've got someone working at the front desk, whether they're in a senior role, a junior role, a casual role, doesn't matter who they are, 1, they're not going to love your business as much as you do, but 2, you do want to hire for attitude. It's so important because attitude is where you find the staff who will treat the business as if every sale matters, every interaction matters. What you say, what you do to your staff, to your clients, to your customers, all of that communication, it starts at the top and it filters down. Now, she said to me, do you want me to get these balloons? I said, look, I'm not going to do it now. The moment's passed. I'll find something else. I'm a bit cross with those people. I don't really want to go back there, frankly. She said, that's okay. She said, I'm going to go and have a chat to them. She wasn't angry, but she was on a mission. And my young son said to me, they're toast. So the moral of the story isn't about getting people into trouble. I actually don't like that feeling, but I do hope that those young people behind that counter take something away from the conversation they're about to get with their manager around this notion that customer service, it's about acknowledging the person in front of you, and it's about every sale matters, no matter who you work for, no matter what your industry is, no matter how big or small. Every sale matters, because otherwise what happens? You don't have a job. If there is not enough revenue coming into a business, that business can't afford to hire you. And if you're the business owner and you're not passing that cultural statement down the line, if you're not ensuring that you've hired people who take that concept seriously, you are going to get yourself into trouble. So now we've found some fabulous frozen yogurt with some fabulous customer service, and we're having a lovely afternoon. I hope whatever you're doing this weekend is fantastic for you too. Make sure you get some downtime. Have a fabulous day.